on the thing. Okay, now, the next thing here is I want to show you what we're going to do. Now, San Marco, they gave us some nice raviolis to work with today. And I'm going to put some down in the water over here, okay, because I'm going to make a special sauce to go with these raviolis. I wanted to start them up because they take a few minutes. If you're ever in Downingtown, you pop into San Marco and try some of the product. It's very good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sauce. And the sauce is called Melissa. And it used to be made by Cuz Pilla. He taught me this sauce, and it's a wonderful sauce. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take some anchovies, okay? And we're going to put them in with our butter. And while that's working over there, we'll take some nice pimento, okay? We're going to dice them up. Now, this dish, when it was first made, okay, it was made to go over shrimp. But what we're doing now is we're going to put shrimp in with the sauce and then put it over a cheese ravioli. Huh? Sounds pretty good. Well, guess what? It is. Now, I just put a pinch of garlic in with the sauce. Now, I want to tell you why we're not going to add salt to this dish. The reason why is the anchovy becomes our salt. Now, what we're making in the pan here is we're making the foundation for a roux. And in this anchovy, garlic, and butter cooking, I'm going to take a little bit of flour, just a tad, a tablespoon maybe. I'm going to put it in. Then I'm going to take a little bit of shrimp over here, just a few. Put them in, let them cook. Okay, they're receiving it well. I'm going to go in with more now. It's hot enough, it's looking good. And we're going to get the flavor out of the shrimp to go in and marry with the little bit of flour we put in. And then we're going to hit it with some of our cream or half and half. You could use milk if you'd like. If you don't have the other at home, you just might have to add a little bit more of the flour and cook it out. Now remember, folks, the shrimp will put out a liquid of their own, so allow them to work here. Don't be in a hurry to keep adding liquid to it. Now I'm going to go in with the pimento. The only reason why I'm adding these now is I didn't want them to melt away on me in there. Okay, now while that's sitting there coming to a little bit of a turn, I'm going to take some nice Italian parsley. And I'm going to chop it up. Now, I prefer the Italian parsley. I think it has a lot more flavor. I'm going to take the parsley, put the parsley in, give the pan a stir. In the meantime, let's go check our raviolis, make sure that they're okay. Yeah, they're coming along fine here. They're cooking up. Now, while that's going, I want to show you two things we could do with this. We could take the veal cutlet, nice piece of veal, dust it off here, and a piece of salmon, let's say. We're going to pound them down. Then you can take your whacker, your little meat cleaver, give it a little shot to flatten it out a bit, okay? There, put that in the flour. Now, where's my eggs? Okay. Drop an egg. Now, let's season the egg with a little bit of garlic and black pepper so we don't have it all dead. You want to have some taste, you know? Now, we'll take the salmon, dip it in the egg, then into the bread, and we'll do the same with the veal. Okay? And put them right in there. Don't be afraid to get gooey, folks. It's part of cooking. Part of cooking is to get your fingers into it. Okay, now, while this sauce is working over here, she's looking real pretty, real pretty. We're going to come into this pan that I have primed over here. You test your pan, you drop something in, there you go. It's ripe and ready. Let's go in with our veal cutlet and our salmon. We'll share a pan. Nothing wrong with sharing a pan, folks. Utilizing your energy. Yeah, just a tad, just a tad. So I still want it to be a sauce. I'm not looking for a stew, I'm looking for a sauce. And back here, the wraps are looking real good. Now these are the small wraps, the medium wraps, the bite-sized wrap. I like that. I had a backup pot of water just in case we wanted to do some spags instead of wraps. Now come over with my little spatula. Now this method is called paneing. When you're cooking in a pan like this, you're either sauteing it or you're paneing. So what we have here is paneed veal or salmon. We have a Melissa sauce here, and it's excellent sauce. It's very tasty and flavorful, and you will enjoy this dish. Now I'm cooking at the Italian Club Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings between 5 and 9. If you want to book a party, you call the club and you ask for the chef, Macjon, and he'll set you up and book your party. We have bingo on Monday nights. Joe Cellini is running the bingo. It's a great thing. Come on out, ladies. You'll have a good time. And I put up the goodies for you to eat. I have some nice stuffs out there, things you can dip in the sauce. I got the meatballs and the sausages. I got the sandwiches. So come on out. We want you out here. And I hear they're starting up a bocce club, and they got a golf outing coming up. I'd like to wish happy birthday to Joe Knapp. He's turning 14. God bless you, what an age. He's also going to Russia. If anybody out there would like to contribute to the Joe Knapp Russian tour, I'd like to see us get a hold of Linda Knapp of 431-6523. They need to raise $4,000 for this young man to go to Russia on an exchange, a cultural exchange. I think it's a great opportunity for both countries. Okay, now, our sauce is looking very good. It's looking very good. Okay, now, we ready, Freddie? Everybody ready? Okay, let me build this plate, and then I'll bring it over and lay it down. I'm gonna do 2 of them at one time here. Yeah, man. As Cousin Leonard would say, yeah, man. That's the stuff. I'd like to say hi to my cousin Leonard, Bungie in Havertown, my father, and Bunny. Now, folks, I don't know about you, but I can tell you what, this old boy can eat his way out of this plate. Let me show you these. Let me bring them over here for you. These are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And the neat thing is, you can get this absolutely beautiful dish right here at the Italian Club in Westchester. That's right. And I'll cook it for you. You just come on down. Okay? Aren't they gorgeous? Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, the guy said. I'm going to start all over again. And now that I have a tempered pan, I'm going right back into that tempered pan with a quickie. Another quickie. I want to show you a real quickie. What I have over here is I have flounder and I have scallops, okay? Now, you're going to take your flounder and you're going to dust it in your flour. And you want to dust it heavy in your flour. You want to make sure that it absorbs the flour real good because you're not going to go into anything else with it. You're just going to work right out of that. Now I'm going to add some oil. Nah, I'm going to use butter for this because I'm going to tell you what, I'm not going to drain. I'm going to stay right in the pan, one shot, once and done. I'm going to make it even easier for you. Now, when I would be doing a lot of them at the restaurant, what I would do is I'd use one pan just for getting down with the one product, and I go from there into other pans. So this way, I can handle the volume. But I'm going to show you how to do it just for yourself. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of the pepper. Okay? I'm going to cut them both into strips like this. Okay? Isn't that sweet? Isn't that nice? Then I'm going to take one of the mushroom. I'm going to fan them out real fine. Real fine. Okay? Then I'm going to take one garlic clove and smash it. Just one. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to start my pan with that. Okay, there we go. And what it is, it's almost like a burnt butter with garlic, like you're doing them in the air. Now I just went in with the flounder. Now I'm going to hit it with the scallops on the side, okay? Putting them in the side over there where the garlic is, all right? Now, let's back it up with a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of oregano, and a pinch more garlic. The next, we're going to take a little bit of my parsley, just a tad, because you know we're still cooking. It takes all these little things to get all the flavors happening. Can't be in a hurry. Put that in there and get the flavor going down. Now I'm going to pump up the pan a bit. Pump up the pan. There we go. Now, while it's cooking out there, I have something here. These are black Sicilian olives. They're black cured olives. They have seeds in them, and you have to get the seed out like this. You just squeeze them, and the seed comes popping right out. Well, these have such incredible flavor, folks. I mean, these are absolutely delicious. And if you put them in dishes that you're cooking and sauteing, it totally changes the flavor. And it's excellent, excellent. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot and try it. It's the stuff, guys. I mean, it's like, what can I tell you? It's the stuff. That beautiful garlic in there. Okay, now, I'm going to take these, go right in. Right in. A couple of the shroomskis. Put them right in there. Squeeze some lemon. Mix it around a bit. Get the vegetables down so they get a little crisp. Oh, we lost one. Ah, we hit it. Now you don't see it anymore. She's gone. Now, a little bit of rosé, just a tad of white, and then we're going to cream it out in butter. I'm telling you, this is some serious, serious eating here. Now this is flounder and scallops Sicilian. It's a great dish. It's excellent to eat. I'm telling you, that dish does it for me, folks. It does it for me. I'm just going to transfer these over to here. Wipe out my pan here a bit. Let that get hot. Now don't be afraid to push it over here, back and forth in the pan. You've got to do it, but do it in a nice, smooth, steady motion so you don't bust up everything too bad. Just like flounder is very delicate, as you can see. But you see how that creamed out real pretty? That's real nice. Now I killed the heat on that because I don't want to lose it. I just want to take a few ravs. Let them sitting there. We're going to hit them with a little bit of parsley. Okay. And black pepper. And you have cheese at your table. You can put the cheese on. No problem. Okay, now, what I want to do is I want to carefully get this out of here. Work my plate pretty. And I want to take my raviolis, just lay them out like this with it. Them to the side. And this, my friends, is another beautiful, beautiful dinner that I would love to prepare food like this for you here at the Italian Club in Westchester. Now, real quick, men's night is the first and third Tuesday of every month. Ladies' night is the second Monday. Bingo is every Monday. All right? Steak night is on Thursday. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Macjon Cooking Show. I gave you a lot of messages on this show. I hope you remember them all. But the bottom line is good eating. So I'll see you. That's right. I'll see you later.